Good morning. In the last class, we discussed over the list, operations in list, append, extend, insert, remove, pop. Up to that, I have discussed that 5 operations. Next, we'll go with a slice, reverse, length, concatenation, multiply, index, sort and clear, minimum, maximum. Okay, what is meant by slice? The slice operation is used to print a selection of list. Within a list, a part of list or entire list we can. The slice operation can return a specific range of element. It does not modify the original list. Okay, it not modifies the any list. It prints the range of the list or starting to ending point. Okay, we'll go with a simple example. Then we can understand how this operation will be performed. Okay. For example, I have defined a list with a characters. It's a list. List has to define within a square bracket. I have defined this thing. Okay. If you want to do a operation on this, for example, I want to make a equal to a slice operation with the open bracket and a of square bracket, say colon, from starting to index 4. Here print the value from 0, index 0 to 4. Already you know that indexing starts with the A0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that means it prints the from 1 to 0 to 3. Indexing from it says that 0 to 3 it has been printed. That is print the value A. Starting is not mentioned starting, ending only. Okay, here in this case, it from beginning, from the starting to the ending point. Ending point is take n minus 1. Here you have specified n, you need to take minus 1 times it has been printed. For example, if you take A of from 1 to that ending point 3, it indicates that here you have specified starting and ending. You have specified starting and ending. That means it starts with the starting point is 1, ending point is 3 is this one, that means minus 1. It prints the B and C. It prints the B and C. If you want to only, you have specified a starting, your range, it is called the starting to ending. You have specified starting, you have not specified ending. It takes the last element. Up to last it will be print. It will be prints the last element. That means you have specified a starting element, you have not been specified a end. It takes up to the end of the element. Okay, here in this case we have to get 3 examples. One is starting without specifying starting, it starts with a 0. You have specified a end. Second one is Second example is your specified range of the slice from starting to ending. And third one is your beginning address, beginning index, and your not specified ending index. And in the default, it's ends value, ends the index. That means it prints that. Okay, it is about the slicing. Any doubts in this? You can use this. Here we have specified a characters. Okay. Here, if you use a dot sort, that is sort the whatever the elements. The element should be same data type. Here I have specified all the characters. That is a string type. Okay, it should be in the list, all the elements should be list type, should be string only, or you can use the integer type. Okay, only single data type it will be allowed. Okay, previously the A content is A, B, C. In this place, D I have made a E and D. That sorted element value, sorted array, E should be A, B, C, D, E, like that. Okay, that is the sort. If you press A, enter, it will in the order of the sorting. It is the sort operation. Sort, we can use a number, numerical number, or a character. For example, you have specified a 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, and 8. It is an integer value. If you use a dot sort, open and close bracket, then A automatically sorted in the order. Okay, it is about the sort. It is about the sort. Okay, I'll explain about the two things. One is called slice, second is called sort. Okay, next is reverse. What is meant by reverse? The reverse operation used to reverse the elements of the list. The entire elements have been made a reverse. The method modifies the original list. List has already, that list should be, it is changed. For example, take here, use a dot reverse, open and close bracket. The elements are 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. A dot re ERS. It reverses the entire thing. If you type A, enter, it reverses the content. That the elements have been reversed. That is, in the previous A content is 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. That reverse content is A, 8, 3, 2, 1. Like that. It is reversed. That entire string, it may be the character, it may be the numerical number, whatever thing is there, it is reversed. Okay. And the thing is, you should take the elements should be same data type for only sort. Okay. It is about the reverse. Reverse means entire string that in the C program you have to take a lengthy program. It is a function, simply a function called reverse. One defined function, just name dot followed by the reverse function. Next is length. The length method returns the length of the element, the number of elements in the list. Length is a function method returns the length of the list, the number of elements in the list. It counts the number of elements in the list. How many elements present in that list, it counts. For example, a dot len open and close, then how many elements are there in the length? Length of, sorry, len open and close within that a, length of a. Okay, the length of a, that how many elements are there in a. Simply it displays the number of elements in the a. The total elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total elements in the list. Total elements in the list are 5. For example, if you take a, within that some name, okay, len, it gives the only 2. Here the total elements is 2. Okay, just see a difference between these two. If you use a double quotation, in this case, total elements are differ. Length of a. What is the difference between these two? Here, this entire thing will be index is 0. This index is 1. Total index, total length is 2. Difference between these two. Difference between these two is it will take entire thing will be treated as an a. The entire thing will treat as an a, one element and a second element. In this case, each character will treat as an a, one element. Each character will treat as an a, one element. If you use this thing, in place of this, if you use a list, automatically it treats as a single element. If you are not here, in this case, you have used the square brackets. In this case, it will take in a double quotation. Entire string is within a double quotation. Okay, here you have used a one square brackets, and to open and close square brackets. At that time, it will treat as an entire thing will treat as an a one element. Here it counts the each individual elements from not being initialized as a list. Okay, the difference between these two things. Here, in this case, each element will count. Here, entire element will treat it as a one element. Entire characters will treat as a one element. Okay, it is about the length. Next, one more is for the count. Okay, here count, for example, if you have used a thing called count of 1. Okay, here count, it is a you are passing an argument. This argument saying that in a count how many number of ones present in that list. Here see, I have defined a list of different numbers 1, 2, 4 and 1. Once again I have given a 1 2 times, repeated 2 times. That indicates that here 1 is there 2 times. Count argument you are passing, that element is present, or if it is not present, for example, if you have used this, the element is not there, it simply gives an error saying that element is not present. That is 0. 0 indicates that element is not present. 0 indicates the 6 is not present in the list. If it is present, automatically it gives, for example, if you press F5, 5 is present 1 time. That is count. It is count 1 time. If you use this same number, for example, if you have used 4 3 times, then automatically this list is changes. That means if we use this, for example, if you use 4, how many times are there? 4? 3 times are there. In count, in A, how many times 4 is present? 3 times. Use the, it is about the count. Okay, one is called length, second is called, one is length and count. A difference between the length and count. Count, in this count, you are passing an argument. It is a function call. It is a length to get a string length. Okay. This is about the length. Next is concatenation. Concatenation is the concatenation operation is used to merge two lists, written a single list. It adds and returns a single list. That is a plus a indicator, plus symbol, the sign. The plus sign is used to perform the concatenation. Note that the individual lists are not modified and a new combination list is written. You want, you can add a two list, to merge a two list, it forms a fresh list. That is the concatenation. Concatenation is add. For example, say I have defined a list A, one more list called B, B equal to, two lists are there, A and B. If you want to make a fresh list, A equal to A plus B, it performs the two list added. Here, same, list A is this elements. I have added list A, in front of list A, I have been performed a list C within a new one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that values plus B list. B list value is 2, 3, and 6. If we use a sort C, C dot sort, C dot sort, okay, that element, all the elements will be sorted and it will be printed in a order. Okay, C dot sort, that sorting element will be printed in a order. Okay, so if you use the same thing, if you use C equal to B plus A, what will happen? First B element followed by the A element. Add the, merge the B element and in front of B, fix A. For example, here see, that is first B elements are present followed by the A element. First B element and it is a new fresh list. Plus is for the concatenation. Plus symbol used for the concatenation. Okay. Next, multiply. Multiply is nothing but a star. Python also allows a multiplying the list n time. The resultant list is the original list itself. Okay. For example, my list star 2. It prints, it operates 2 time operation. For example, I have a B star 2. That is twice. B have been made list, new list. B is twice. The B list is same, but it is operates twice. That operation is twice, but list B is not updated. Only the operation, that operation is performed and displayed, but the list is not reflected back to the B. If you want to reflect back to B star 2. Okay, if you use this B enter, automatically it makes the B a first list assigned to the B. Assignment operator is equal B equal to B into 2. 2 is B is the value content is 2, 3, 4, 6. That is twice, repeatedly 2 times. Okay, it is the multiplication. Next is index. The index method is return the position of the first occurrence of the given element. Okay, that index is nothing but as first occurrence of the element. It is occurred or not. We can search the element is search the element is present or not. Simply index element my list. For example, a dot index, that element is present is no or not. If it is present, it gives the that position where it is present. Index is the where that position is present. For example, say in the B, first occurrence is that is present or not. B dot index, index, the element is say 3. 3 is present or not. Okay, here index is in the index starts with a 0, 3 is present at the 1. Okay, that is index 3, first occurrence. It gives the only first occurrence. Okay, you can also specify the range also. From this to this, B dot index 3, comma 0 to 2. Here in this case B dot index 3 is present starting from the 0 index to 2 index. It is present, then it gives. Otherwise, it not gives. It is there. For example, take B dot index the element 6, comma 0, comma 2. It gives the it is not present because the value error 6 is not in the list. That is in this range 0 to 2. That is 0 is 0, 1, 2. Within this range 6 is not present. 6 is not present in this range. If you use the same thing, the range changes from the 0 to 3. Automatically gives the location 0 to 3 down together. 0 to 6 is present at the index. Starting to ending. Okay, here also that mistake is 0 to 3 means it takes the starting to ending, that is n minus 1, that is 2. 0 to 2 it will take. For that reason, that has been given an error. Here in this case, I have took that 0 to 3, it takes from 0 to 2 only. Now, if you have pressed 0 to, that ending address should be +1 only. For that reason, it has given an error. 6 is there in the list. That is the third element. Element is third element is there in the 6. That is about the index. Okay. Any doubts in this index? Next is already how told the sort. Sort method sorts the list of in the ascending order. Ascending is increasing order. This operation can only be performed on a homogeneous list. That is, list having an element of similar data types. It should be, if you type a number, a character, it should be same data type. It sorts the list in the ascending order only, in the increasing order. Okay, already I have told sort operation. Next is clear. This function erases all the elements from the list and makes empty them. Clears the list element. For example, here b dot clear the all the elements present in B. That is, if you press B enter, it null value. There is no value at all in the B. If you use A enter, A is some elements are there. If you want to clear the entire elements in a list, A dot clear, open and close bracket. Okay, it clears the A element. Okay, it is about the clear. Okay, similarly, some more things are there. That is already have been minimum, maximum, minimum in a element minimum, and already I told count and maximum in a element mx, mim, minimum and maximum. These are the different operations present in the list. I have told append, extend, insert, remove, pop, slice, reverse, length, concatenation, multiply, index, sort, clear, minimum, maximum, and count. Just in a minimum element, maximum element, minimum and maximum. Okay, these are the different operations present in the list. Okay, next class lo I'll go for the tuple, tuple. It is similar to the list. It is similar to the list. Here we have a one thing called we have a one word called mutable and unmutable. It is called the read-only data type. Read-only data structure. Cannot modify. Once you have defined, you cannot modify that list. It is similar to that. Here, by using the in this list, we have been defined by using the square brackets. Here, open parenthesis and close parenthesis. It is the defining the tuple. Okay. Similar to list, collection of item of a different data types. We can use a different data. In the list also, we can define a different data types. Only difference thing is, in that list, I have defined using the square brackets. In this case, open and close parenthesis. Okay, collection of item of different data type, read only data structure, cannot modify the size and value of item. Once it's defined, you cannot modify. Used to insert a record in the database through the SQL query. Okay, we'll go in detail to the tuple in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Next, one more type is called dictionary. Next class lo tuple, dictionary and set complete chesta. just boolean, as well as what is difference between the tuple, set, dictionary, and list. Next class maximum is complete chesi. We'll go for the Python operations. I will not go in detail to this Python operators. Already these things are there in the C. That is arithmetic operator, assignment operator, comparison operator, logical operator, identity operator, membership operator, and bitwise operator. These are same as in the C itself. I will not go in detail to these things as addition, subtraction, multiplication, modulus, division, and floor and power as same in the C only. For example, A equal to 17, that is A plus B. Simply add A plus B, A minus A star, A modulus, A divide. That is, there are two things are there. One is called the A by B and A double by B. The difference between the A star double star is in power. Okay, here A by B is simply use the float value. A double divided by 2, it is called the modulus. That is nothing but an integer. Okay. Comparison, that is greater less than equal to, it gives same thing only. As in the logical operator, the same logical operator and or not operator, we can use directly keywords directly and or not. Not logical and logical or logical not. Similar to that, C only. Bitwise operator. Bitwise operator is bitwise and symbol or not. Okay. Right shift and left shift, bitwise, exclusive or is operators. Shift operator, there are the two shift operators. One is called right shift and left shift. Assignment operators, already you know this operator, assignment operator, equal to, plus, equal to, minus, equal to, star, equal to, divided by modulus. These are the assignment operators. In the next class, I'll go for the first thing topic called the tuple. We'll go in detail to this, then dictionary and set. Any doubts?